In this video, we're going to talk about the importance of valuing your value. From today onwards, I want you to know that you are destined for greatness. I want you to know that you are enough. And there's nothing that you can't accomplish as long as you believe in yourself and your ability to achieve the thing that you want, then nothing can stop you. One of the most important things that I want you to do is to actually raise your standards in terms of what you believe about yourself and what you say about yourself. I want you to be conscious of the words that you use to describe your character and your abilities as well. Because one of the most important things in life is for you to believe in yourself and your abilities in order to become the person that you are destined to be. And it doesn't matter where you come from, it doesn't matter the challenges or struggles that you've been through in your life or you might be going through in your life right now. That doesn't matter, right? That is not a measure of how great you are. So, what I want you to know is that you are enough. You have unlimited potential, but the most important thing is for you to value your value, right? And don't care about other people's opinions and what other people say about you. The most important thing is what you say about yourself, what you believe is true, right? I don't want you to suffer from what I call abantu bazothini syndrome, right? Which is always thinking about what other people will say when you want to do something. The most important thing for you is to believe that when you want to accomplish something, you can accomplish it, right? As long as you're willing to work hard for it, and as long as you're willing to persist through the challenges and struggles in order to get to where you want to be. And I'll tell you a story. Growing up, my dream was to become a professional soccer player, right? And I started playing soccer from the age of 8. And in primary school and high school, I was always in the A teams. But I had a lack of self-confidence. I never really believed that I could actually achieve this dream that I had. And for me, that affected the way that I played, and it even affected me academically. And the turning point in my life was when I was accidentally knocked over by my auntie in our driveway at home. And this resulted in me losing my right leg and becoming an amputee. And how I actually handled myself thereafter in terms of my recovery process and how it shifted my mindset and my personal beliefs about who I am. Because I always used to think, that I'm weak, I'm not strong enough. But that made me realize, going through all those challenges, how strong I am as a person. And when I went back to university to start over my public relations diploma after dropping out, I actually got 4 out of 7 distinctions in my first year, and I was awarded the number one student in my class. And during that time, in my first year, I was walking on crutches on one leg for the first 6 months. And sometimes I would come back home and I would cry because of the amount of pain I was going through at the time. Because in January of that year, I had another operation done to remove the remaining part of my leg, and a couple of weeks later, I had to go back to university. So it was very tough. And sometimes I would study for tests and exams, and tears would start falling onto my textbooks because I was in so much pain. But I persisted. I pushed through that pain. I pushed through the struggle that I was going through at that time. And for me, that helped me realize that, what, I can accomplish anything I put my mind to. And it made me realize that I am enough. It made me realize that it's very important for me to believe in myself. I struggled academically in high school. When that happened, it shifted my mindset. I started working harder and I started getting straight A's. And that made me realize the importance also of raising my standards. What I want to say to you today is I want you to raise your standards. I want you to have a high level of self-belief in yourself, because the only way you can build your self-confidence is by firstly valuing your value and persisting through challenges and struggles, and also you admitting to doing things and actually doing them and following through on your commitments to yourself. That's how you'll be able to raise your standards. That's how you'll be able to raise your self-confidence, and you just go out there and you make things happen. And the last thing I want you to do is to never ever accept anything that is less than what you deserve, whether it's in your professional life or in your personal life. Never settle, right? Every single day, strive to be better, push yourself, and don't worry about what other people think or what other people will say. Just focus on your vision, focus on your dreams, and know that you are enough and you can accomplish anything that you want in your life. Most important thing is for you to value your value. Please like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'll see you on the next one.